On Karma, though, you should try to save your mantra always. Don't waste it level 1. Karma's mantra Q, one of the strongest... What the fuck? One of the strongest abilities in the game. What's happening? Apparently there's a lot of things happening. My goodness. Okay, so very unlucky start. Your team inted twice. You did get a kill back out of it, though. Deer got one. That helps him quite a bit. You almost lost blue. Okay, so now 2-1 and laning hasn't started. Let's go, boys. Holy shit. Is he fucking linking him now? What on earth? You guys should have abused the shit out of him while they did that. Oh my goodness gracious. You could have walked it. Like, that's 12 seconds. You could have walked up and just killed Thresh. Okay, good disengage. Okay, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to what you did there. So right here, I'm sitting a little bit behind her. Basically, you're playing this zone here. Thresh is looking to walk up, right? You need to be looking to just queue him back anytime he walks up. This is what you're doing. You're shielding her. She's playing back. Right. Right here. You've got nothing up, but you walked into Kalista. It's like after you guys used everything on Thresh, your next move is to just disengage and wait for your cooldowns. So right there, Kalista overstayed chasing you, and they're getting punished for it now. So it's so far it's just back and forth, overextended trades. So shorter trades, use your ability, back away. If you use your ability and back away, you deal damage, but you do not take damage, right? So just play around your cooldowns a lot more. Play to the zone of the minions. Thresh wants to walk around so he can be in line of sight to hook you, right? So anytime he walks up, cue him in the face, walk away, wait for your cooldown, come back, do it again, right? So it's just a rinse and repeat sort of deal trading with Karma. Abuse the Q, never actually let him get in range without taking damage, and then just dodge him into minions so he can't actually hook you. Speed this up a little bit. How much gold are you sitting on? You have 600 gold. You could go back and upgrade. Alright, alright. Oh no. It's a lot of minions for them to go into. Or not. Okay, now you got aggro. You really need a back. You need to ping Caitlyn, they need a back, and you need to just recall on this wave. Like right here, you need to leave immediately. There's no reason to stay, no reason to ward, no reason to walk up river. Just recall. Like you're mad as soon as that minion was pushed, you should have already been recalling right there when they're walking backwards. No reason to go to the bush, just recall right here if they're walking away. Saves you time, you'll get back to lane sooner, you'll miss less XP, you'll get more gold. Like, there's just a lot of benefits to recalling immediately if you know that they're walking away. Caitlyn's gonna get zoned for a minute, and as long as she doesn't die, you guys are doing fine in this lane. Well, aside from 2 deaths in 19 CS to 29. So she's contesting way too much, her net's on cooldown now. She's not playing very safe at all. So Caitlyn taking repeated hooks. Standing in front of the minions with Thresh and Race the hook. Yikes! Here she goes again. Ah! I'm gonna go back because Caitlyn's up here alone. You're sitting pretty far back. Yeah, you're like, fuck this. Thresh is gonna look the hook. Let's go back here, Caitlyn. Let's go back here. And then she's like, I'd rather int really quick. Give me just a second. I'll int first, and then I'll come back to tower. So you're trying to play it smart. You're trying to show your ADC where he fucking needs to be instead of where he is. I feel your positioning is correct. Like when the wave's pushing in, you don't want to get caught by a Thresh hook when the wave's like dying off. That's pretty prime opportunity for Thresh to land the hook when the minions are dying. Okay, you've got your team here now. Speed everybody up. He's dead. This is only level 5. Very nice. That's good enough. Got the 2 worth. Kalista had flash and heal. Interesting. Yeah, Caitlyn just didn't have any awareness in that whole situation. They were just playing up, playing aggro, getting caught repeatedly. I don't know. They're playing way, way, way too greedy. Okay, so what gold are you sitting on right now? 674. So what you could do here, what is your team comp? You... I mean, you could go for either Ardent or Ghosties here. I think both Ardent and Ghosties are good. Ardent's gonna benefit Caitlyn, Udyr, Alawi. Not so much Annie, but still it helps. Rebuild a Stroll. You're just gonna build some weird shit. You're gonna go like full AP. Still, I agree with the Amp Tome. That's what I would have built. Are you building full AP, Karma? I mean, if you are, it's still fine. Whether it's utility or AP. Both builds get played occasionally. Kalista 6. Oh, she doesn't even ulti the Thresh? Ulti? No ulti. Ulti? She's inting. Okay, so Kalista had the opportunity to get Thresh out, just straight up refused, I suppose. I don't know what they're doing. Alright, so right here, leaving bot lane, you need to swap your top laner towers. Because it's Cloud Drake, you don't really care about Cloud Drake. If it was Infernal or Mountain Ocean, I would say get Dragon before rotating to another lane. But Cloud right now, until the changes, it's just not as important as the others. With the move speed changes coming up in next patch, Cloud is going to be a highly contested Dragon, because move speed, in combat move speed, is very, very valuable. So Clouds are going to be highly contested. So the mistake that you guys made on your rotation is that instead of recalling, resetting, spending the gold that you guys are sitting on, because you're both sitting on, you have 900, she's got 1800 gold. That's like a Zeal plus Dagger or Pickaxe and Boots too. Like that's a lot of stuff for her. And you guys didn't spend your gold. So because you didn't spend your gold, you guys are down here behind. Like, even though you're ahead, you're actually behind because the gold's not spent. Does that make sense? So coming off bot, rotations, unless there's a fight breaking out above you in river or mid that you should be rotating on. What you should be doing, you should be resetting and then going to the next tower that you want to get. Prioritize outers first and then mid lane. Like, unless you think the person that's in that lane is impossible for you to do anything to. So right here, you guys should have, coming off base, you guys needed to go top. Their bot lane went top. They're already there waiting for you guys. Being bottom here does nothing beneficial for you guys. Udyr's getting Dragon alone. You guys need to be up here defending top tower. Lowy should be bottom. Shouldn't have had the TP. Should have had TP for, like, countering a gank or something, right? But because you guys didn't go top here and their bot lane did the right thing, going for that outer turret, you guys lost TP advantage. That was pretty sketchy right there. Rengar was down here. If he had ulti, she was dead. There's no reason for her to be down here alone. You guys don't want to be in this long of a lane either. Like, this long of a lane, you guys are just so free to catch. You're in a pickle. Okay. Jungle rotated top, you got the tower anyway, but this is supposed to be on you guys. You guys should be the one taking towers. Melee champions don't really create that much pressure or poke in order to get people forced out of lane to take towers. Okay, so the other benefit of you being top, like after you push down bot tower, is that the objective on the map that you want to play around is you want to play around Herald, right? Like, typically you'll stay bottom if Dragon has a greater value than Herald. So if it's like that Ocean Mountain, or specifically Infernal, you guys need to be playing around bottom. Dragon's down, tower's down. The value at this point is mid tower, and then Herald. So objectives on the map, you should be warding over on this side, protecting this side, watching this side, playing to this side. And then when you get the chance, take tower and then try to take Herald. I'm gonna go back and see how you died. Was that a Lux E into... Her E killed the creeps? Okay. She got the binding there, rip. So teammate got caught, you went up to shield everybody, put yourself in a bad spot, got flayed into the death, rip. Your team needs to get out. You're overstaying pretty hard. my. Sketchy. Wise 1k. She's got enough for not IE, not yet. I wouldn't push another one here. She's got no mana to disengage, no mana to get away. She's just greeting a wave here. If anybody's here, you guys die. Like, try watching the minimap to see where people are rotating to, but you don't have no vision of anybody. Super greed. Super greed. Yeah, the thing about trying to focus mid tower first, it's hard to focus mid because it's the easiest tower to rotate on. What that means is if you're trying to push the tower, everybody can get there in a matter of seconds to defend the turret. So it's hard to get that rotational advantage. Yikes. Yikes. What the hell? He dropped Herald there? Okay, so reset. Get the dragon. Herald is gone. That was... Wow, that's fucking sketchy too. These recalls. Oh boy. Decisions were made. And he's dead too. Where are you? What took so long? Going back. Oh, it looks like you're waiting for gold. Gotta get that 650 to get your item, so you're sitting here forever. And run. Run, run, run. Run quick. Yeah, you should be running to Dragon. That's where you want to be right now. You guys had the Herald, used the Herald awkwardly. I don't know what Udyr was doing. So it's 18:30 in the game. Next objective coming up on the map is going to be Baron. At this point, you want to set up like a pick point. You want to get control of topside river here. First thing, like, you need to find where people are, though. You got Ghosty, so that helps a lot. So now you know where they are. Instead of getting caught here. Oh, God. What? 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 Oh, boy. So you need to just leave now. Rengar's dead. No. Tyr's dead. Everybody's inting. Like, typically, I would go over and I would start warding this riverside. You want to know what they ward, you want to know what they're doing, if they're paying attention to the objective or not. A lot of times you can rush Baron if they have no idea that you've got it fully controlled. Like, they don't typically suspect that you're just doing it. Especially in lower ELO. People are not prone to checking Baron on time. Okay, me best. Also, Sen, anytime Like whenever your did you get sweeper? You got a sweeper now. Okay, but whenever your support item upgrades, you should always look to get sweeper. Always get it immediately. Like if you don't get, what the fuck is, I can't watch. Okay. Like the reason for getting sweeper is you're gonna have vision, but you're also going to be able to deny vision so that you can get your teammates into lane, etc. Control objectives. Wow, Rengar's W's OP. Elementalist, what's up, dude? Oh, I want to see him die. Die! Rip. Does he actually go in? No. And he's looking for a flank here. I don't know if anybody's paying attention, but she's here. Oh, they saw her. Alright, so like I was saying, wards. We need to get control on this side here. Do you have upgraded sweeper? You do. I think you guys are fine here. Except your low HP people are running away together. You guys really needed to stay together with that. So right now, really all you guys have going on is mid lane Fiesta. Your items aren't really set for mid lane Fiesta. If you were gonna do mid lane Fiesta, I would have gone for more utility. More utility wins fights. So either Redemption or Ardent or something. Basically anything else. Like, this is good for getting out, getting vision control, making picks, and doing things from there. And right now, you guys are kind of in a spot where they have full control of wards. Okay, okay, you have a pink. You have two pinks. Pink Baron and set up wards. You've got control. Udir's bottom, pushing out bottom. In Tiger. Oh, man. So while you control Baron, you need to be controlling mid wave as well. The thing about this, if you're just controlling this, you're not controlling the wave, they will push the wave in and they can just walk up and take the tower while you have this. So that's the point where you either go back and defend, or you hold wave while controlling vision in this area. So playing in here while pushing wave is optimal. You don't want to be like all the way up here while your team's trying to push the wave. But having vision control is what you need to do. But now, you guys got pushed back, you lost some HP. You're going to lose all of your wards. Just because it wasn't executed properly. Okay, so at this point of the game, anytime you have an open inventory slot, which should be always, you always buy pinks. You need pinks to control things, so hopefully you do that here. That's Infernal as well. Udir's there first, you know you can get down there. You should be running immediately. So right now, you're spending too much time waiting on base. In the mid game, like, it's not even worth waiting for that. We won't go over the item, but it's really not worth waiting for the combination in the mid game. Because you lose so much momentum, you lose so much control of vision. You guys are getting Shrek. We're gonna go back. Okay, so right off the bat, what Rengar starts mid. Let's go back more. So you guys are in here. You're playing this zone. Did we sweep coming through at all? We came down. We swept. Okay, so we know there's no wards in there. Annie's over here, though. That's not like a good spot to be to flank anybody. Well, the ADC should die instantly. Nope. There's one. It's just dead. Everybody got melted. So your whole team got baited across by Kalista and then huge burst from Lux. I don't think they can do it. I think you've got him stalled. Kalista's pushing the tower instead of helping as well. She could have tanked Baron. They could have done it that way, maybe. So you did the right thing, having that ward there and pushing him off. You're going to lose the tower. Just give the tower. Don't try to stop Kalista. That's not something that you can do with the champ that you're on. But overall, good trade for tower for Baron. They don't get Baron, they get tower instead. And you guys are gonna get the tower back right here anyway. Oh, they got two. Doesn't matter. Birth. Okay, Thresh is bottom. He's not here. You guys could look to do something. Make sure you're getting this shit cleaned out. You need a ward over the wall or ward in this bush. The other thing, like your job, you need a ward immediately. You don't do that much damage to Baron. Being the support. So your job is to just get that vision out. I try to put that ward right here, that way you can watch this side and this side. You did have this though, so realistically all you need to watch is right here. But I like to have, like if we're actually going to do Baron, I put a ward over the wall, I want one here, and I want one here. Just to watch every like small point they're coming in from. The shields do help, but you can shield somebody and then you can go out and ward. So just use your shield really quick and then ward immediately. That way you don't lose the move speed of your Mobies. You just use the shield and you ward fast. You've got to know how much time you guys have to get in there and get out of there. Blast and hit the ward. Holy. Okay, you got him. Should bleed, right? No? Okay, okay. You guys are getting some shit here. No! There's no reason to chase. Okay, so let's look at this. Let's look at this right here. You guys have minions on tower. Your team's chasing through the bushes. The best thing that you can do here is you can go for tower. So if you just ping tower, ping people off the chase, Lux can't hold supers. Or not supers, but Baron minions on her own. She cannot clear it. And because of all the health you guys lost chasing, you can't push any further than you are. Like, you've got to fall back. You can't push for an inhib as 5 because people are just too low and they'll get one shot by Lux. Okay, so right now, you guys need to reset and you need to use the momentum that you have building. And what that means is using the pressure created by your waves. So they're going to be forced to go top. They're going to be forced to go bottom, which is going to give you time to go down and get wards set up for the next tower you want to take. And the next tower you want to take is their furthest out tower, right? So you're going to be going for this tower. So while they're top and bottom, you know the most they're going to have is like maybe 1 to 3 people in their jungle tops. Because you see one here, you see one here. So that allows you guys as a team to come over here and be like, we want this tower, we're going to go here, we're going to ward. So you get wards set up in here on this side to play this tower. And with that momentum, you guys are either going to catch somebody in here, or catch this person pushing out this wave. They may greed a little further clearing it out. And then you push for this objective. If that doesn't work out, like as you came down, you should have pushed mid, right? So coming off base to rotate onto this, you push mid down, you rotate over, and then you use what's there. And if this doesn't work out, mid should still be pushed, you rotate back mid and try to push this. So basically, it's pushing waves and using the waves that are pushing into towers to try to establish some damage to tower. Annie's mid and Rengar's ulted. Caitlyn's one shot. So I don't necessarily agree with Annie being mid. You guys have an Infernal coming up here soon. You can't really do anything about her being there, though. Play a little safer. Try to get your team to play a little safer till either she gets pressure established or, you know, you're not in a 4v5 situation. Somebody's going to go for that wave. She's kind of playing into it. Nope, she's just going to go for it. Do you have any wards? You don't have wards. So that's all you have for wards right now. And your team all recalled. They're going to push that wave and they're going to rotate down here right away. You guys might be able to rush it quickly. But you don't have Udyr here. And you don't have wards. And he missed. Rip. Okay, so she got it. Annie's doing something dumb right now. The main problem with taking so long to do the dragon, to start the dragon, is that they pushed out mid and then they rotated. So if you guys lost that fight, if you guys lost the fight there at dragon, the game ended. Like, literally ended. They could have just ran up mid and taken everything with the death timers at 30 minutes. So the point of being there fast, using your momentum, is just so shit like that doesn't stack up. Because while you guys were here, kind of dicking around, not pulling it, they were here. They were pushing up mid. They pushed the wave, they rotated over, they cleared the ward, they were kind of walking around in here for a while, all while Dragon's up, and you guys were kind of just chilling. I don't know. It would have been opportunistic to start it a lot sooner, or at least pull it out. The main thing, though, one problem is that you didn't have any wards, right? Try to reset. Honestly, just try to reset. I'm pretty sure you had time to reset in that situation. Coming off base, if you came off base with Udyr, you could have used... You could have used your Mantra E to get your team down there faster. Once you get CDR, your mantras are pretty low cooldown. You guys don't want to fight this. Alawi's bottom right now. This is sketchy for Alawi to be down here so long. They do have TP. And you guys don't have a front line, really. Here, as you have. Warrior and Randuin's. That's really not that great. Not tanky at all. So if you guys just a second to abuse Thresh's cooldown. Okay, you've got all your wards down. Did you sweep? You've already swept something. I wouldn't use your mantra there either. Like, this is really sketchy area right here. Chase begins. You guys need to fucking scatter like flies right now because you split. And now you gotta wait out the Rengar ulti. Udyr is just hinting at this point. If they had anybody there, Udyr was dead. Just dead. You've got pressure though. You're getting some tower damage here. So the longer you just stall this out, they're missing gold, they're losing tower damage, tower health. But vision is not optimal. Like, you don't want to play into this wall at all when you don't have a ward here. Okay, they're back. You guys can try to burn this quickly. The ghosties are going to stall them. Lux is going to have ulti. And Lux fucking got it. Holy shit. And now they're going to look to force the fight because you guys use a lot of shit on Baron. Rip. Alright, so the pace of this game just went in the shitter. You guys have no pressure anymore. All your waves are getting pushed back to you. They're all big waves. So Kalista being mid, you need to come down and you need to ward over this wall. Like, make sure you're watching this, make sure it's not trinketed. Because you don't want to walk into like a Lux binding again or something. Especially where you're sitting right now. What are you doing? What are you doing? So Sen, one thing you're doing is you're spending a lot of time waiting for gold on base. And you don't want to wait for gold. Lowy's just going in, they don't even care. Okay, well, it worked out. You're dead. Caitlyn's dead. And Udyr's dead. There's still 3. They could probably do this if uncontested, which I don't think you guys can do anything. Oh man. Oh man. The flay into the binding. Lowy have TP. No, they don't. Honestly, you gotta give it. You gotta hold towers. So Lowy should be going out for towers. You guys need to not be split ever at this point. And instead of this, you should be getting a locket. The AoE shield is going to be a lot better than anything else at this point. Also, the locket has the MR that you need. Well, Sen, the thing about giving inhib, if you guys don't have the numbers to contest, you don't contest. Because if your team dies there, if 2 people die here trying to defend the 3 that are pushing, then they still have 3, but then they have 2 more. So now they have 5 versus 3. They have the advantage fight again, and then they just end the game. So you don't take that disadvantage fight ever. Ever if they're on your base. You don't do it. So that is the right call to give inhib every time you're in a huge disadvantage. You just don't do it. Yikes. So right here, you guys probably have to give this. Annie's AFK. That was a nice grab by Alawi. You guys don't have Annie. You gotta be fucking sketched out right here. Comes off base, super speed, and makes a nice pick. Oh, he hit the wrong one. It doesn't matter, he got him anyway. Get him, Annie. Okay, let's run out and save the tower, and then you guys need to get this shit pushed out. For death timers. Death timers. No! There it is. He's dead. Okay, very nice. Top needs to get pushed out. What do you have objective-wise? Nothing. Nothing. There's nothing coming up. So just get your waves managed at this point. You should be pinging any waves that are getting pushed in. The people need to focus quickly. Guys, if there was lag, guys, I don't think it was me. 0 frames dropped on my end. Maybe a Twitch thing. I don't know. Okay, Baron. You've got Baron to look at. So right here... So basically right here, you're playing in a very defensive manner. You're playing to give Baron control. And I don't necessarily agree with that. You guys, let's go back to when you did it. I want to see when you did it and who was alive and whatnot. Okay. So Thresh is still dead. You know they're not down here. I would have come down and gotten different wards, honestly. Although... Yeah, this is bad. Annie's showing bottom right now. They're going to ping the shit out of Baron while Annie's bottom, and they're just going to go for it in the 5v4. She's not even recalling. Cancel a recall to press E. So now, if they had a pink, which they don't, or Sweeper, they could just walk in and clear all your shit, which they did clear. Oh, they probably used the plant. I'll admit, for supports, those plants are fucking annoying. The Oracle blooms. Ridiculous. Wow. Caitlyn was just dead if Lux ulted there. Alawi's already ulted. They shouldn't be going in any further. And dead. Now the turn. And he's gonna get Rengar ulted, maybe? Maybe not. You gotta be careful here. You've got 2 people dead, but Rengar's still an ulti, I believe. Nope, not anymore. Like if you do this, they're gonna... You don't have any wards down again. So right here, you should have warded this on your way up. You should ward over the wall. If they're coming from this way, they're gonna be here, they're gonna be here. Okay, at least she didn't get it that time. You guys can't do anything. You shouldn't be here at all. Like with your team split, you guys don't even come here. If people recall, you recall. Like the biggest thing at this point is sticking together as a team. If you split out, somebody dies, the game's just gonna end. Death timers are too long. You can't really fight 4v5s unless you get some stupid good pick. So if you had Banner of Command here instead of ZZ Rot, you guys could end the game with just a cannon minion. You shouldn't be way back here. Stay in a little bit tighter grouping than that. Like, even if there's a ward there and your team pushes up, you've got to be up with your team. And he's gonna die. Caitlyn picked it up. So Andy died, you got Udyr's GA, you got Udyr killed, and Jace is dead. Uh-oh. So now it's just Lux. Yikes! As long as she doesn't get caught, you guys can end this here. So it looks like you do with the time remaining. Push the minions quickly. There's some time for messing around. No bindings, push tower, end game. You should be up here with her. Just assist her. Nice. Don't read it. Come on, end the game! Very nice. So basically, there were several instances your warding needed to be in better locations. If you want to watch the replay again, I'll try to get it on YouTube. For now, it'll be in a Twitch VOD. But try to clean up your warding. Try to have wards protecting the side that the enemy's going to be on at all times. Play in tighter grouping with your team. Try to stay in a good even line with them so that you can actually use your utility AoE. Other than that, itemization, not terrible. Like the ghosties were fine, the AP was okay. If you wanted to live longer though, I gave recommendations for what you could change.